Hello everyone. Okay, so today we are at Bays Mountain. Of course, I'm with Andrew again. We're here hiking, and I want to bring you guys around because I don't know if I've ever showed this place to you guys. But let me show you around. So over there they got some deer, but I want you to see this tree. And all the ferns. It's a strange looking deer. Let's walk up this way. I think the wolves are back here. There's a squirrel. Little gray squirrel. Look, they're not scared of people at all. He's like, what y'all got? Give me some nuts, bitch. Oh, look at that. Look at that moss. Is that a moss or a lichen? Man, that's a tough moss. It's crazy looking. I don't know if you can see him in there, but there's the wolf. Oh, there he is. That's cool. Right beneath the oak tree. What an interesting tree. All those lily pads. They're all tiny too. Oh, this ground is soft. Those are so cool. So many different types of moss. And look at this itty bitty creeping Charlie. It's so small. And little tiny ferns. Look at the baby fern. And the baby creeping Charlie. Look at the mushrooms on that. Those are cool looking. I don't know what kind of mushrooms they are, but so we're kind of walking back in this little cove area. Oh, I feel like something's crawling on me. Look at these plants. Sorry, so now we're out here in a little cove area. Oh, little lone tree growing here. I wonder how far you can, I wonder if you can just walk around the whole lake. You guys, look at these moss. Look at this moss. It's very firm. I do have a plastic bag because you guys know I pick up trash everywhere I go. Well, look at this tree. This looks like a hickory tree, maybe. Interesting bark. Lots of different types of trees. Look how dark it's getting. It's so cool. Look at that. So much interesting stuff to look at. Here's the view from, oh, Dang, sunglasses fell off again. So that's where we came from. This looks like an old part of the trail. We could probably cut somewhere over here easily. Yeah, because I want to kind of stay near the. So this is the Lakeside Trail that we are on at Bays Mountain. You can see a beaver over there hard at work. I mean, you can see his work. There's like a little platform right here. I guess we go this way. This is pretty cool. Very quiet. I don't know, maybe this is just like a platform to look out. I think that's what it is. Oh, too bad I didn't bring my tripod with me. That's beautiful. Oh, so many different types of trees. Spruce tips or fern tips.
Reminds me of
So we just casually come across this death trap right here in the woods. Perfectly pointed. So just impale you. And that does. A lot of these trees kind of sound unstable. Man, it is so nice to be out in the woods. And it seems like everybody's on that side of the lake today. We got a little creek here, maybe. Dry creek bed. Mountain stream. Runoff stream, probably. See, if they would do controlled burns, the forest would be cleaned. Like, it wouldn't have all this dead stuff laying on everywhere, susceptible to fire. Oh, fucking bugs. Oh. And all them trees are just, look, it's leaning and then straight up. Look, kind of all of them are doing it. How weird.
soil must move a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're right on the side of the lake, so look at that. Just a big old curve in it. Surprised I haven't found any feathers yet. Of course, we have ended here. Well, not ended. We're just taking a quick break. We are now on the other side of the lake. So we started down there, or over there you could see. See, well, that's where we drove in. And we kind of started down over that way. Look at all the lily pads. If I had a bog garden, it would be perfect to get one of these, couple of these lily pads plants. I mean, you probably can.
Is that what that is? Stinkhorn?
Yeah, it's got to be, because if it's a fungus, yeah, it's got to be stinkhorn, because I know it grows in this area. Look at the little acorns. This one's not even developed. There's a bunch of tops I can put on bottles. Oh, these are the pointy ones too. These are cool.
Oh, nice.
What is that? Very interesting looking. And I found these pointy acorn tops. I like to glue them on. Okay, we have come out at the other end. The slight misting feels very nice. All these beautiful ferns out there. What was that? A frog or a turtle? Oh, look, there's a dead butterfly or a dead moth. One of my favorite things to do is like imagine there's another world through the puddles or through water. Whatever that was, it's right there under those leaves. I can see the bubbles. Could have been a turtle or a frog. That's a cool little island right there, the base of that tree.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what those grasses are.
Oh, that's kind of remind me.
Ferns are so pretty. They're so hard to grow though. It's funny because they're like not in their own environment. Then as soon as you try to put it in your yard or something, it's like, nah, I'm good. Look, that one's nice and huge. Oh, a little tiny one. That looks like a different type. Now we seem to be going up. Oh, look, a bunch of idiots carving in this poor tree. This looks like a, what do you call that tree? Sycamore. Okay, let's go this way. I don't know, you want to kind of go explore up there a little? I'm going to put my stuff down. Found this strange little flower here. It's actually really cool looking. Oh, look at that. Oh, spiderweb. There's an old stump. Ooh, it's warm. There's little fruits everywhere. Huh, that looks like a star fruit almost.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna cut it open and see what it is. Maybe it's got a seed in it. I don't want to go too far because my bag's down there.
Bag right here too.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wonder what that is. This is such a nice time. Honestly, one of my favorite things to do is walking in the woods. This must be a deer trail.
Could be a game trail or something.
See, there's these little things everywhere. I'm going to cut that open too. It's the same thing, actually. It's just smaller. See, they're all over the freaking ground. I wonder what they are. Oh. Maybe walnuts?
I
Oh.
was gonna ask that, but I thought
2 tiny mushrooms. It looks like there was a third there. Yep, sometimes they, like my nasturtiums in the backyard, they just come back with these different colorings. Maybe, but this looks like it's variegated, like it's healthy. But see how it's got green on it too?
yeah, it is weird.
Sometimes you just get random mutations like that out of nowhere. It's pretty cool. Those little green things definitely made my hand stink. Oh, look at this stuff. Yeah, this is like a bog area. Look at this. Here's like a little hole. Oh, little squirrel. Those are some weird looking mushrooms. I wonder if those are chicken of the woods. Cool. It's a fruiting body, so it must be a mushroom. Because it's feasting off this log, the mycelium. This is so exciting. I highly recommend everybody going out to your local parks and exploring what kind of plants and animals and fungus are in your area. So many things to get yourself lost in with. Look at all these beautiful ferns. Those big giant ones down there. Now we seem to be descending. We are still on the lakeside trail. We've been coming across a lot of weird looking mushrooms and lots of cool things. Come across this little bridge. Oh, that's very pretty. I love all the layers of color.
web right there.
Oh, that's cool. That's a funnel spider.
Those are down here?
Yeah. Here's somebody kicked a mushroom. Oh, look at this one over here. He's like shining in the light. He's like totally a portal. And then that one's like a big Y or trident. These little fir trees. This is definitely some type of fir. Look, all the little seedlings are everywhere. Where's the mother? Right there, I think. Is that it?
This is the oldest one.
Yeah.
We're looking at. Maybe that one.
There's all these little seedlings. It's like a nursery. This is a nursery forest right here. This is really something to see. These poor guys aren't getting enough light. Well, this is cool how it's shaped. It's got a really pleasing shape to it. This big, mighty tree we've come across. I'd say you need at least 3 people to wrap their arms around to get around that. Maybe there'd be a hagstone right here. We're hearing some distant thunder. And look at these tiny little red mushrooms. These look poisonous. I think those are definitely poisonous mushrooms. Check out that one. It's got some lichen friends and these little things coming up out of the moss. I don't know what those are. So cool. I wonder what these little guys are. Now we've come onto this little, almost looks like a pallet walkway bridge crossing the river. Oh wow, that's just covered in mushrooms. That's amazing.
There's bubbles coming up down from here.
Yeah, turtles probably, or frogs. That's a turtle. You can almost see it.
I think I can.
You can see like the... Yeah, there's soft shell turtles here. And then there's box turtles, snapping turtles, alligator snappers. Look at the deer over there. Over here. What a treat. There's bubbles coming up over there too. Right there. Look at them ferns growing right in the middle on that rock or something. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. You can see some of the lily pads are got some flowers on them. What was that? Did you hear that?
I heard something. But I can't hear it now.
That was a weird noise. The deer right behind me. See how pretty. up here on kind of this ridge almost. We're on the side of it. What is that? Squirrel, probably. Yeah, now we're on the other side, which means we're going to be going up a little more and then down, and then we'll come out at that bridge place. We got pretty high up pretty quick. Water. Yeah, it's great. Beautiful roots. Little spider suspended. Yeah, it's very invigorating. And the air is nice and fresh because we're in the mountains. All this greenery. Here in this cove region, going around this bend. So if you live in this area near me, I really highly suggest the Lakeside Trail at Bays Mountain. It is you need to kind of be a little bit in shape to do it. Otherwise it might take you a long time because it is very windy. Very uneven, lots of roots in the trail, but for the most part it's been not that bad. Besides going, the parts of incline, it's been a really great trail. That big giant tree, you can see we're kind of way up here on the ridge now. We have reached the end of the trail, the Lakeside Trail. Now we're going to be crossing this bridge here. These trails go on forever. That was fun though. Did you have a good time, Andrew?
Yeah, it was great.
We've seen a couple deer, a bunch of squirrel. Really nice. Well, we are home, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's adventure. Get out there and explore your local regions. It's so worth it. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.